What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to make the Spirit Halloween flagship store for 2025. This is preferably going to be the new normal for the exterior for, as many years as I do this thing. So yeah, this is a new exterior, as I guess I just kind of said. There will be an interior, obviously, that's kind of half the point here. But yeah, I'll show you a sneak peek at that. That won't be in this particular video. But yeah, if you have the old one and you didn't see the community post that I hopefully made, you can just get rid of it and replace it with this one. Here's the inside so far. Anyway, you see I just have the themes done and the walls, but I don't have any lights or this front area, so it's almost there. But I just wanted to get this done because I'm trying to get this out that first full week of August, and things get weird with that. But anyway, that's all enough rambling. So that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Here are all the materials you'll be needing for this build. It's like entirely concrete, but I mean, there's some, some occasional not concrete blocks. Alrighty, and the space we need for this is a 68 by 62, and the materials you'll be needing to start off are light gray concrete, stone brick walls, stone bricks, birch door, pale oak trap doors, orange concrete, black stained glass, pale oak doors. That is not the right white door. There we go. And we'll go orange terracotta. Sure. Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 68 by 62 grid, cough, cough, if you made it, you want to start by counting back by 7. And going right, you're going to do the following. You're going to place, well, first off, on this particular block, you're going to place a light gray concrete, and then extend it to the right with 16 stone brick walls. Then a stone brick block, birch door, stone brick, 2 stone brick walls, 4 stone brick blocks, 3 walls, 4 blocks, 3 walls, 4 blocks, 3 walls, and then finally a light gray concrete. This is the left portion particularly. You can extend each stone brick wall up by 2. We'll start with that. Leave everything else alone, just the stone brick walls for now. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part, been chugging along with this. It's August 1st, the day I'm recording this, so, the theme just got shown fully for the first time in the store itself, so, yeah, I've been working, like, the entire morning because I woke up late to get everything done, so that's been fun. Anyway, where the birch door is, you're going to extend the stone brick on either side up by 2 and also place one on top of the door. With each of the rows of 4 stone bricks, it's going to be weird. You want to take the right 2 blocks, and if you crouch and place pale oak trapdoors on them open to the left, you're going to place 2 trapdoors on top of each block like so. And on the 2 left blocks, you'll place them open too. Actually, it'll be open to the left on the left and to the right on the right. I apologize. But yeah, it should kind of give you this aesthetic. I've done this before in tutorials. I want to say the other one I'm thinking of would have been MCM, but I don't know. So yeah, again, 2 blocks, trapdoors opened right. I guess you're just like basically opening, or you're placing them from the middle of the window slot. You can crouch and place off the back of really each trapdoor some orange concrete. I struggle with these windows a little bit because of the way that I built the walls with walls. It was a little bit weird, but I think this is probably the best alternative. Yeah. Definitely a massive change. Extend the light gray concrete on the right specifically up by 13. Just like so. The one on the left, you're going to extend up by, 5 rows for that? So it would be 7 up. The top 5 light gray, you'll just bring all the way right over top of the bottom portion of the wall, and it should connect into the other light gray pillar. And then that'll give you this first portion of the wall. You can place the paintings on this wall if you want. I didn't see them in the image I was looking at, so I don't actually know if they still exist. But I think they're in the windows. I know that for sure, the orange windows. But I don't know if they're still on the actual front. Anyway, take this light gray pillar here, this furthest right one, and from the bottom block, you're going to extend forward diagonally right by 2 with light gray. Then with a black stained glass. As always the weird part, you'll extend that black glass forward with a pale oak door that's coming off of the right half of it, and the handle does not want to face into the glass, it would face kind of that way. The block to the right of that door, which is this one, in front of that you'll place another pale oak door off the back half of that block with the handle open towards the middle again, so if you were to open the doors, they'll open like that, away from each other. So you can actually, you know, walk through it logically. Right of this front door, you'll have another black glass here. Extend forward diagonally right by 2 with light gray concrete. Then back diagonally right 1. Back diagonally right 3 with orange terracotta, and then 4 more with light gray concrete. And you'll notice that right side is a block further back. I'll explain why that happens in a little bit. But yeah. The orange terracotta here you'll extend up by 2. And really the entire right half of this diagonal, including this front corner, you'll extend up with the same 13 light gray concrete. And I am going to count again to make sure that it's correct, which it should be. So again, same amount as that, and you'll also want to go over the orange terracotta. The reason these sides are asymmetrical is because they actually are. I don't know, I just never noticed it, I guess. Because I don't think I made them. Maybe I did make them. No, it does look asymmetrical. But, yeah. It was weird. I know the door spaces might be a little small, but we'll cross that road when it becomes a problem, which it shouldn't. But, yeah. The inside one I have marked as 5, I think, rather than 3. But I don't know if it's going to stay like that. Because I did the 3, so you could still get that asymmetrical. I guess you could have another black glass on either side and do the same with the orange and then bring it a block higher, but it's up to you. That could be a potential modification we make for the inside, but I really doubt it. So, extend each black glass up by 2, and then, you know, connect them along the diagonal like so. Then extend that black glass, or each one of them, up with 4 light gray concrete, and then I would recommend bringing the other light grays up to that same height on this side. Seems reasonable. If you're looking at the diagonals here, the furthest front one or right one, if you're looking like this angle, you'll just bring up with light gray to the top. So then that should leave you with 5 open spaces, whatever. Get rid of everything but the first 3 materials in your inventory. So birch doors, pale oak doors, orange concrete, black glass, pale oak doors, and orange terracotta. And get out gray concrete, orange concrete, yellow concrete, black concrete, white concrete, and we'll go black stained glass panes for just a little bit preemptively. Place gray concrete on top of each of the light gray concrete diagonals here. Extend them up on either side by 5, as in the furthest left and furthest right one. And then out of the center 3, you'll take the outermost ones and extend them up with 2 orange, 2 white, and a gray. Middle one you'll extend up with an orange, yellow, black, yellow, gray. You'll then place a row of light gray concrete on top of that. And you'll notice that's off-centered, so if you take this like furthest left light gray, you'll just go back diagonally left with another row. Which gives you a very large V from the top. You'll take the outermost light grays on the side and extend them, really the whole rows, back diagonally in until they connect at a center point. You can kind of just look forward and see that's where we want to be in line with, so it'll be right there. And then I'll actually just bring it forward since I think the wide level will matter. And I'll just, you know, bring all them up here. Nothing crazy. And yeah. That shadow is so weird looking, whoa. It's because the sun's over there, I guess. Nice. On the right side here, you want to take this furthest back light gray, this like very, I guess the corner one, and extend it right with a stone brick wall. 5 black stained glass panes, stone brick wall, and then a light gray concrete. Copy that row 2 more times. And really this light gray doesn't actually matter, but the stone brick walls and the black stained glass panes, you just want to place black concrete directly behind. You could do the weird thing where you bump it out another block, but I didn't really go for all that extra stuff. You'll place a row of light gray concrete on top of this entire thing and extend it forward a row. When you extend it forward, it'll extend both left and right by an additional 1 from the, row we have. But it'll kind of look like this. Basically as far left as you can go, and then 1 further right of that light gray. Extend the light gray on this right side down to the ground, and then bring this front row of light gray in general up with 4 rows. Just like so. And that should actually make it symmetrical. Well, not symmetrical, but the same height as the other side. If you check, you see that's Y17. That is Y17 as well. Nice. You want to, from this point, take the sides of light gray. It doesn't matter which side. I don't particularly care. Is it 60 back? No, it's not. You're going to extend back by, what is that, 54 with light gray concrete on both sides. And also connect together. I don't need to count it again, but yeah. There's the size of your store. Decide if you want that further wall back or not. If you want to just honestly leave it out, and then, because I'll show you when I do the inside, you could technically have more walls going back, and the pattern is fairly simple, but you want to bring each light gray here just up by 7 rows. And that'll give you your walls. Nothing really crazy going on. Because there's stores on both the left and the right in real life, there's no reason in adding any sort of detail. And the back is, well, the back. I'm sure I could probably go to like Google Maps or something, or Google Earth, and get like an image of the back, but I just didn't care for it. Plus, I think I made the other one flat as well. Or did I make it? No, I think I checked. It was flat, I'm pretty sure. It was something, maybe it was the stone bricks. I can't remember though. But I feel like there wasn't really anything different going on. Who knows? Not all that important anyway. But yeah, pumpkin will be the last thing we do here, I guess. Well, actually I might film the main roof last. I think that'd make more sense to do last. But we'll do like the roof trim and then pumpkin, which if you've made the other flagships, it's the same. I literally just copy-pasted it. No sense in making a new one, because I think it looks fine. Granted, it's supposed to be technically at an angle, but I just wasn't dealing with all that. I mean, really, the only thing that would have to change is the face, so... You know. It's always something you can play with. Although diagonals are always a pain to work on. Even if they're on circles. Actually, I guess diagonals on circles is worse, because rather than just dealing with the like a straight diagonal, you're dealing with a curve on that angle, so anyway, you should end up with this. Clear your inventory again and get out the following: polished black stone slabs, smooth quartz slabs, smooth quartz blocks. Wow, this is really going to be a short tutorial. Orange concrete, black concrete, lime terracotta, and that should be everything to finish. So on top of every top light gray concrete, you want to place polished black stone slabs. I, on the last version, would have done carpets, but I think the slabs look a little bit better because they are just a slight bit of a thicker trim. Also, it helps us push our ceiling up another block, which you technically could do anyway, because you could use carpet for the top, but you know. Oh, look at the grid of the last one. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit shorter, but also further back. interesting. It's more square. Nice. The upper diamond shape roof and row in line with the top like red concrete, you're filling in this little ceiling with smooth quartz blocks. Or roof, I guess. And yeah. This one is blocks because of the pumpkin being on it. The other one is slabs, so we have more ceiling space. Tactical roof placements. I originally was going to have it 3 and 4 for these walls, but when I lined up the roof, it was going to like hit the Squid Games prop. Yeah, so I just said whatever and had to push it up another block. I thought 4 and 5 didn't look right either, so... Like it does on that one. I think that one looks better also because the way I did the windows, but... Yeah. Anyway. On this top diamond shape, you want to find the very center smooth quartz block and place an orange concrete on top. It should be fairly easy to find. You just take the, you know, the, like, corner or each... I guess, yeah, corner of the diamond and trace it to the center. Extend it in each direction by 3. And then extend those... I don't know what I just saw. That was some... Oh, yeah, no, those are some glitchy shadows. But extend the orange, like the ends of the orange in each direction by 1. So it kind of gives you a... It's some company logo. It's a game company, I think. I could be wrong, though. You'll then place another orange concrete kind of diagonally connecting each row like so. You'll go up diagonally out from that on all sides with more orange. Aren't making spheres just great? Like so. On the front row of 3, you'll bring the center orange up by 1. Place a black concrete off each side of it, which should be top, left, and right. And then take these outer black concretes and extend them up diagonally out with more black concrete. Place orange under these furthest out blacks and also between the top ones, so it'll give you this, and then place another row of orange on top. Extend the center orange up by 1 and the other 4 oranges up with black concrete. Extend the outer black concretes up by 1. Fill in between them with orange and then bring that row of 3 orange up again. That shape, that like oval, you want to copy on each side. So if you take the rows of 3 and then bring them up with a row of orange, it extends off these sides by 1. Extend that whole thing up 4 rows. And then bring the middle 3 orange up again. It'll give you that same shape a bunch of times. So yeah. Just like so. You'll pretty much just connect everything together with 1 diagonal. So these rows are fairly easy. It's just, you know, one little thin row. But then from the top one, you're just kind of having 2 orange diagonals. You're basically mirroring what you have on the bottom up here. Like the row below where the face would start, which is, I guess, this one here is the same as the top row we have with the 2 1 diagonals and whatever. Which hopefully should kind of hint to you what the next step is going to be. Nice. Go up diagonally in from the top row of orange we currently have with another orange circle, which should be, you know, the rows of 3 on the flat parts and then the 1 diagonal connecting each row of 3. Like, I can see MCM in the distance over there. It's kind of ominous. Anyway, you'll fill in the top of this with orange. Extend the very center orange up with 2 lime terracotta, and then you'll go up diagonally left by 1 from there. Nice. The lower ceiling level here, you want to inline with the polished blackstone slabs, fill in your ceiling with smooth quartz slabs. This will take a hot minute. I might do some of this manually so I can ramble, and then I'll probably slash for the rest. But yeah, so I think this layout might end up being the new norm. I've noticed, or based on the flagship tour that I was using, that they have 2 of the same... I can't call them... I guess I should call... I'll call them ISC pieces still. 2 of the same ISC pieces as last year. It's the, like, mausoleum photo op. And then the, light display, the fire and ice light display. So, you know, those will probably normally be there. Although I feel like last year was in the wall. It was supposed to be in the wall. It might not have been in Flagship because I never actually watched a full tour when I did the video, admittedly. But, yeah, I also didn't really watch a full tour here. I watched, like... Well, it wasn't actually a full tour anyway. It was just, like, showing some neat knick-knack stuff around the store. But other than that, it was just, like, hey, here's the animatronics. So, cool. But I tried to make the walls based on, like, around the themes properly, and obviously using my actual Spirit knowledge since I've worked there for... This will be my 4th year? Yeah, so, you know. Eventually, you learn how all the spacing and stuff works. Especially when you're walking through the store pretty much every day, I mean. But, yeah. Interior should be a fun one. It's something. As I mentioned, it's not actually done as of this particular moment, but really the only thing I need is lighting and then that front little room, so... Yeah, but it's getting there. Definitely, I tried to make this year a lot better than last year. Last year, I mean, because of Spirit having started earlier, since this year everything's so delayed, it was like me rushing between time to just get the darn thing built, and, you know, with a lot more time this year to do it. I mean, I still did it in a day, but it was definitely a lot more like, okay, let's not just throw it together and actually take a little bit more time here. And since, as I mentioned, it's August 1st, and if you're seeing this the week after, really the only thing now that's gonna be on my mind is getting the interior recorded in an ample amount of time. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to shift videos around to get that out when I can. Because really the thought is I record it hopefully Monday, if not Sunday. And then, you know, you see it probably Thursday? And then this would have been out Sunday, so... Yeah, but it's it's something. Even if I have to record it the day that it releases. I mean, that's not ideal. That really, I would rather not do that. I haven't done that in a while, but if it has to happen, it has to happen. Although I don't really see a reason it would. Yeah, anything else I can ramble about? If you would like the Flora Cyan Terracotta, if you want to just get ahead of the game there, I'm just going to /fill it in the tutorial, so... Because anything to make that a little bit shorter. There's a lot of, like, minor detail stuff that, like, are gonna take a hot minute with that. Armor stands, whatever, the theme itself. I mean, I probably did it in, like an hour and a half? Something like that. It was, like, it was a little more than that. It was maybe, like, 2 hours. Plus a little break, because I had to give my chinchillas their new little, like, house bed, or not tube bed thing, whatever. Because we got one since they had absolutely chewed through the entire thing. And so it happened to come as I was building this, so I had to change out one of the old ones for it. Yeah, they really like eating anything you give to them, pretty much. Not that I'm giving them, like... Not that I'm giving them that much to chew on, I guess. I'm not like, here, well, not, I shouldn't say it that way. Not like I'm giving them, like, you know, electrical cables or anything, but, you know, I feel like if you put an electrical cable near them, they would definitely try to eat it. But, you know, it's definitely not advised. Don't do that. That would, that would be a little bit of a fry right there. Anyway, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior of the Spirit Halloween 2025, and hopefully future years if you're watching this later, complete. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, as I mentioned, interior should hopefully be Thursday, but I don't really know. It depends. I might push it forward if I get it done quick enough to where it's like Tuesday or something and just push Batum back. Yeah, Batum. Anyway, with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.